six-way back, got another matchup next, and this one is even hotter. It is a four-way, and it is scheduled for one fall.
Our next multi-man match on the card. We've got a four-way this time. We're kicking it off with the PAC, Pac Ortega. And I'll tell you, he has been impressive here at Texas Wrestling Cartel. And we saw Ivan hit in the last match. Well, Pac Ortega absolutely brought it to that mountain of a man at the last Texas Wrestling Cartel event. This guy is going to be a major player, but tonight it's a four-way with three very worthy adversaries. As we meet the next participant, and Jonathan Vega has been around, often seen with Diego DLC as part of La Familia, but tonight he is riding solo. And that's a recognizable sound for Texas Wrestling Cartel, as this has been another bright standout early in his career, Finn Parker. The energy in this building has changed with the arrival of Flawless Finn Parker.
Our last challenge.
Here we go. The learning tree. Hi guys.
And you're about to hear a hero's welcome, as there's no one that represents Texas wrestling more than the bounty hunter, the bad apple, Bryan Keith. Bryan Keith needs no introduction. as this is a match.
Still holding. Still holding. Holding it down.
This is a match representative of Texas wrestling, and we're bringing it in Sin City. Oh, and it looks like Bryan Keith came to see some wrestling as he charges towards Vin Parker, and we are underway. Ref Killian Powers rings the bell. And man, Bryan Keith, I mean, he has just been impressing Texas wrestling fans, national wrestling fans, and now globally on television every week under the learning tree, if you will, of Chris Jericho. Oh! But he just collided with Jonathan Vega as Pac Ortega and Vin Parker gained control of this match. And what an opportunity it would be for any of the three opposing men to Bryan Keith. What if they were to score a victory over a guy with the resume of the Bad Apple? Ortega charges all of his weight into the midsection of Bryan Keith, and here comes Vin Parker. Fast-paced four-way action as the ring is cleared. That leaves two. And these two, I would say, are regarded as the future of Texas Wrestling Cartel. These are two premium athletes. And we'll see if they share the bond of sportsmanship. Code of honor adhered by, but we're straight into action as Vin Parker shoots Ortega off the ropes, but Ortega uses that mass to floor Vin Parker. But look at the speed. And that's going to be a difference maker in this matchup, but Pac Ortega can try to match it. Deep arm drag there by the Dustin Rhodes protege, flawless Vin Parker. Both men exchanging quick pinfall attempts. Dropkick missed. Ortega looks for the elbow, but that misses. And wow, that's an even playing field. Oh, and Vega and Bryan Keith from behind. And man, that standoff between Vin Parker and Pac Ortega, that may be a singles match down the road. Definitely something I would like to see. But for now, it's Jonathan Vega and Bryan Keith putting an end to the fun. Bryan Keith's attitude has certainly changed over the years. Oh, and he does not give a damn about either one of those two prospects, as he is putting in that work with an old ally in Jonathan Vega. And this may force Ortega and Parker to work together. As you see, once again, this alliance has completely taken over the match. Picture perfect suplex there, and Bryan Keith is going to follow up, burying that knee into the nose of Vin Parker. And this was bound to happen. Bryan Keith is not about to allow someone else to come up with the victory. Vega and BK fighting over their prey. Oh, and just dumps Vin Parker to the apron there, and I think it's time for Bryan Keith and Jonathan Vega to settle their differences. Vega trying to keep BK under control. Oh, and look at that. Finn Parker wakes up with a roll-up, but Bryan Keith's right there. Trying to reunite with Vega after a brief argument. But it looks like they're still working as a well-oiled machine. But every time they seem to agree, it comes to this, and this is the first point of contact, as BK was just floored. And that may have ignited Bryan Keith as he takes a breather in the corner, and Vin Parker goes back to work. We may have a more even playing field now. And he can just not shoot Vin Parker off. You can see the size of Vin Parker, just absolutely built head to toe. As Pac Ortega dragged by the hair. And look at Vin Parker from behind. Vega slips out. Sends Parker flying out of the ring, but not before colliding with Pac Ortega. And Bryan Keith has made his return. And BK came into this match pretty fired up. He is becoming more enraged by the minute. Just Bryan Keith, I mean, he's inviting each of these men to bring their best. And that's BK's way of saying, you're not on my level, kid. That's a certain experience level that surely comes under the tutelage of Y2J. He wears that Bad Apple moniker proudly. Not afraid to ruffle some feathers. Ortega up and over, what athleticism. Charging to the midsection, and you can see the pain on the face of Bryan Keith. Pac Ortega coming alive. These two have been a thorn in his side as he unleashes his sweet, sweet revenge. Big German suplex, crumbling Bryan Keith, and now Jonathan Vega landing right on his neck. Looking for one more. BK shoots some elbows. Oh, and Vega takes the back now. Bit of a size difference here. We'll see if he can hoist Bryan Keith up. BK using those ropes. Uh-oh. Oh, my goodness. Pac Ortega. He just suplexed the weight of two men. And will that be enough? Into the cover. No. Ortega dragging BK to a neutral position. Not enough. Ortega senses the end, but he may just need to put a little bit more on him. BK clears the ring. Oh, but here comes flawless Finn Parker. He had a moment to regain consciousness. Beautiful neck breaker. This is a guy that has the fundamentals of pro wrestling. Oh! And he caught Bryan Keith. That could be it. No! What a match here as the fans show their appreciation. All four men putting it all on the line here at Texas Wrestling Cartel. Ortega climbing from the outside, and Vega will meet him up there. That becomes problematic. And Ortega may be looking for an attack from the top rope. But we're not going to find out, as Vin Parker may be looking for a big-time maneuver. Ortega keeping his position. Oh my goodness! Vega basically leapfrogging Vin Parker to the second rope. A tower of power. And Vin Parker was that close to picking up the victory. He's going to try on Ortega. Oh man, and if it wasn't for Bryan breaking up that pinfall, we could have been looking at a huge win for Vin Parker. Oh no. Double underhook. We know what this is. Parker slips out of it. Goes to the corner. Throws a foot to the face, but BK wants more. Parker slips to the back. Just bending him with that backbreaker. He's got him up in the rack. Look at these rotations. Dropping him down, center of the ring. And Vega breaks it up in just the right amount of time. Milliseconds away. Thrown off the ropes. Look at that. Innovation. Charging forward. What is this? Ortega slips out of it. Air raid crash, and crash indeed. Center of the ring. Here's a pinfall attempt, and now it's so close, but ref Killian Powers saying just a 2 count. Ortega looking to follow up. Huge frog splash. Oh, and Parker just shoved him out of the ring. What is this? This could be it. And look at that. Vin Parker. What an opportunist, man. I mean, Pac Ortega, he was chaining together a series of moves, and it looks like he had Jonathan Vega out. And I think Vin Parker thought the same thing, and he took advantage of that situation. What a win for Vin Parker, but Pac Ortega's performance cannot be ignored. And I think everyone here knows that that was Ortega's win that Vin Parker just stole, and I'm sure this is not the end of their story.